Hello everyone. In this video we will be looking at understanding the farmer's language and also what are the ways we can learn from the farmer. So let us see what how we can understand the farmer's language. So farmers have their own language, and sometimes the rest of us give words on entirely different meaning without learning the language. Some of the researchers have shown that farmers throughout the world often prefer to learn new techniques and ideas from other farmers. So it's like knowledge sharing. So this learning can take place both formally and informally, where we can have through spontaneous conversations or also in a deliberate way with other farmers or team of farmers who are having or experimenting new methods and reviews or results together. So these farmers can lead others in their area of expertise. So they can learn together and also teach each other the sustainable agriculture techniques. So these farmers can form teams and carry out small scale experimentation, and then they share the results with each other, and so that others can adapt their training and take training and also their procedure so that it suits their local condition and the culture. So next would be also individual or face-to-face methods are probably the most universally used extension methods in both developed and developing countries. So the extension agent meets the farmers at home or on the farm so that they discuss the issues of mutual interest and giving the farmers both information and advice. So this atmosphere is mostly usually informal and relaxed, so the farmers can better engage themselves, and individual meetings are probably the most important aspect of all extension work, and also it is also invaluable in building confidence and trust among each other. So learning is learning is very much an individual process, and although group methods enable the agent to reach a greater number of farmers, where personal contact with and the individual attention of the extension agent are important supports for a farmer. The personal influence of the extension worker can be a critical factor in helping a farmer through difficult decisions, and it also can be instrumental in getting the farmer to participate in extension activities. So a farmer is often likely to listen to the advice given by the extension agent and will be grateful for this individual attention. Now, next, the farm visits are the most common forms of personal contact between the agent and the farmer, and often constitute over 50% of the agent's extension activities. So they take up, and also this farm visits take up so much of agent's time, but it is important to be clear about the purpose of such visits and to plan them carefully. So farm visits generally mostly familiarize and give information and advice mainly to the farmers. So it increases the agent's knowledge and updates about the different things. So focused group participation helps the farmers in taking critical decisions based on learning. And also the farmer to farmer approach utilizes community leadership and mobilization among the farmers, so that there is more interaction and mobilization among the community, and it in turn boosts the informational flow and production among different individuals or farmers. So, and this focus group participation also builds farmer-centered system and improves the livelihoods of different farmers, whereas it reduces the operation cost and the workload through this by giving way to information and collective sense. So this focused group participation catalyzes the community development and sustainability among the community, so that all the rural stakeholders and the promoters work in total harmony for a collective sense and a collective action. So now let's see what are the ways to learn from farmers. So it's not like that we know everything, each and every bit of of the rural stakeholders with whom we are dealing. So in order to learn more about them, these 6 ways can help us in learning or having an idea of the different stakeholders. So the first one is participatory development communications, where the group of people will be coming together and give way for participation for their different developmental projects. So there would be no communicational gap in between them, and there is no misunderstandings. Next, the community action, where if there is a community action, there would be no hindrances for different projects. So we should be having we should learn community action, so that there would be no hindrances for different projects. Next is the different field visits. Field visits are important so that we regularly interact with the rural stakeholders and show them that we are also enthusiastic and caring for the rural stakeholders. The next is farmer field school, where we will be learning the on-field techniques from the rural stakeholders. The next is participatory approach, where we will be dealing with each and every one of the rural stakeholder and taking their suggestions, ideas and thoughts and putting them and channelizing them towards a more focused goal in order to achieve it. The next is project approach, where we can approach the different rural stakeholders through our projects, which would be helping us in better mobilizing and better tackling the situation or the issues of our rural stakeholders. So this is the end of the topics for this video. In the next video, we will be looking persuasive communication and what are the different types of persuasive communication. Until then, take care. Goodbye.